The Cuphead Show Season 3, Everything We Know. With Season 2 of The Cuphead Show being released after only needing to wait a few months in Season 1, 6 months to be precise, there wasn't that long to wait at all. With Season 2 finishing the way it did on a cliffhanger, it certainly alluded to the fact that there's going to be a new season of the show. So I thought I'd take a look at all that's out there for Season 3 of the show and give my theories and predictions to what I think is going to happen next. So let's get into it. Here is the Cuphead Show Season 3, Everything We Know. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. The release date. The release date for Season 3 of the show is something that's currently unknown. When the Cuphead Show was ordered by Netflix prior to Season 1, they initially ordered 37 episodes of the show. As the first season had 12 episodes and this one had 13, that means that we know that there are definitely 12 more episodes on the horizon. So despite the platform not confirming if a Season 3 will be going ahead or not, we know that there are 12 episodes in the pipeline, which certainly alludes to a third season being on the cards. When looking at the release times between the first season and the second season, there was only 6 months between them, which I feel worked really well. The first season was released in February and the second season was released this month in August, so it could well be that the third season would be coming out in February next year, 2023, in another 6 months' time. I also think that the timing would work quite well, as that would mark 1 year since the first season was released. So with that in mind, I'm predicting a release date of February 2023 next year. The characters. In Season 2 of the show, we got way more bosses than we did in the first season. We got the likes of the Devil, King Dice, Baroness von Bonbon, a glimpse of Hildeberg, Carla Maria, Captain Brinybeard, and also Werner Vermin. I think Season 3 will likely show us more of the bosses that sit within the Cuphead universe. In Season 2, they teased the appearance of Hildeberg when she was up in the sky, so I think she could have a wider role to play in Season 3, and I feel she could definitely make an appearance, if not more than one. She's an iconic villain in the Cuphead universe, so I think they'll give the character the treatment that it deserves. I also think we could see the Baroness again, as when both Cuphead and Mugman left, she said that they'll be back to Sugarland. So it makes me think that the creators of the show have some ideas in mind as to how they can get the boss to return and intertwine with Cuphead and Mugman again. Sally Stageplay had a small role in Season 2, and we saw her in her theatre, so I would also like to see her have more of a pivotal role, and maybe even a dedicated episode in the new season where she's up against Cuphead and Mugman. As well as the return of some of these characters, there are so many other iconic bosses that they could incorporate into the new season of the show. Two that I think would be great to see would be Cagney Carnation, due to them being introduced quite early on in the game, and also Beppy the Clown, due to the haunting nature of the character. It would provide a contrast in some of the other bosses that we've seen on screen. As well as new appearances, I think it's safe to say that we'll see the Devil and King Dice returning with Henchman and Stickler, and also Cuphead, Mugman, Elder Kettle, and Miss Chalice. The story. With regards to the story in Season 3 of the show, in Season 2 the plot was altered slightly and it established that the Devil now holds no stake in the claim to Cuphead's soul, due to his time period to claim it being expired. So that's something that looks like it's over, which means that the immediate threat to Cuphead is now gone. However, in the season finale, we saw that Cuphead had the Devil's Pitchfork and was shocking him every time he tried to take it back. So instead, it led the Devil to take something that was valuable and important to Cuphead, and that was Mugman. We saw Mugman tied up and in the elevator with the Devil and Henchman on their way down to hell, leaving Cuphead stuck in the real world without his brother, looking panicked and upset. This sets up the start to Season 3 perfectly. Whilst it may not be the main overarching narrative to the overall season, we should see the first episode pick up directly after the events like we did in Season 2. I think we're going to have to see Cuphead make another deal with the Devil in order to get his brother back, and that could open up the gateway to the Devil looking to claim Cuphead's soul again, which would enable them to get back to the original path of the story and the one that's infamous to the game. I think we'll also see other stories taking place that don't have that much contribution to the wider narrative, but they'll allow other characters in the Cuphead universe to make appearances. But these will just be more adventure-style episodes that are one-offs. Unfortunately for now, that's all that's known about Season 3 of the Cuphead Show. I'm sure more information will be released as time goes on. So, there you have it. The Cuphead Show Season 3, Everything We Know. If you want to see more videos on the Cuphead Show, such as a review of Season 1 and Season 2, theories and predictions and character breakdowns, then click on the I button. or alternatively you can head over to my channel where you'll find them all. If you want to give me a show or movie that you'd like me to review, then head over to my Twitter, @brainpilot_, and tweet me what show or movie you'd like me to review next. And finally, if you'd like to see what I rate the latest movies that don't quite make the cut to getting a dedicated video, then head over to my Letterboxd profile. It's where I rate the latest releases in real time. What do you think is going to happen in Season 3? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.